Okay, one criticism for this so far is this part right here. They've repeated it too many times. What is up, people of the internet? I got a brand new puppy. His name's Cosmo. He's like the softest little dude ever. He has like the softest fur. You guys watch this channel at all, you know I like space. That's why we named him Cosmo. We have another dog, his name is Nova. Space themed names. He doesn't know what's going on. I just picked him up from the floor and then brought him in here for the intro. Get him out of here before I pees all over everything. Today we're gonna be checking out Unleash the Archer's song called Apex. I'm gonna be doing a Q&A, like a full actual like planned out video answering your guys' questions. So if you have any questions for me, whether that's music related stuff or non-music related stuff, I would honestly probably prefer non-music related stuff since we talk about music all the time on the channel. So if you guys have any questions you would like me to answer for you from me, leave them in the comments below, or I also made a post on the community tab here on my channel so you can comment on that as well. Thank you guys for all the support on the channel. It means the world to me. Everyone who takes the time out of your day to click on my videos, spend any time watching, really actually does mean the world to me. I really liked this band last time, and it was cool seeing all of them play their instruments, and they're all very talented. So I'm interested to hear this song. We'll listen to it, check it out, see what we think. If you like what I'm doing here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join everyone else who has. Let's hop into this. Okay, first of all, before it even gets really going here, I like everything about that. I really like the intro little melody. I like the harmonization that came in with it. I like the distorted guitars they added on top of that with the drums. Everything about it, I really like so far. It has a really clean, crisp sound to it, all the instruments and everything, which I'm a fan of. If you guys watch this channel, you know that. Definitely like a nice recording, and everything in this sounds like super crisp and clear.
Remember me, child of your womb. I returned from a perilous place to the warmth of your love. Embrace me, steady giant, monolith. Lend me your heart.
They're doing like a really good job of building everything up. Her voice matches everything, the clean part, the distorted part, all the stuff going on. Her voice matches perfectly. She has like a good balance of power, but the notes are like good and crisp and nice. Nothing's overbearing. They're doing a very good job writing this and how everything kind of plays with each other, moving everything forward and kind of building the song up with her vocals as well on top of that. like the little triplet parts that they did there, kind of galloping through that little verse part. The kick drum, I know I talk about that a lot, being punchy and stuff. It's not as much punchy in this recording. It's more of like kind of a flat hit. It works for this sort of song and this sort of sound to not have quite as punchy of a kick drum and kind of overbearing. Really like that. I like whenever they do that little break there with the lead part behind it that keeps going and then everything comes back in. That sounds really, really cool, and it's very well placed in the music as well. Another nice switch up there, like they've repeated those same two parts now 2 times. Now they're moving on to something else, more of the bridge of the song, I'm assuming. Kind of go in a little bit different direction to switch it up, keep the song moving along, that way nothing gets boring. Everything that I always talk about in these reaction videos, they're doing a very good job of keeping everything kind of flowing. You have a chorus part, you have a recognizable hook and all that stuff. You use that, but not overuse it. So I'm assuming it's gonna go into something else here, a little bit different direction, and then it's gonna come back towards the end of the song for that chorus part, the hook, and then kind of end with something a little bit different. I think that's what they did last time. Probably the kind of the formula they kind of stick to. So far, I really like the sound of everything. The sound of the guitars sounds really, really good. I like the distortion. Has like the right amount of power and precision. They call it pick attack. Has the right amount. It's not like oversaturated with distortion. The drums sound good. All the cymbals sound really crisp. The bass, you can hear it underneath. Her voice is super, super present in the mix, which is really good, especially for her voice. Really cuts through. She has a lot of power. She's very, very talented. I watched a couple live performances after I reacted to the first video of them doing that song, and she seems to nail pretty much everything live. The band wasn't near as on it as she was in the couple recordings I heard. So that's one of the questions I had leaving that first reaction, was if she was as good as that live. And from what I heard, the band wasn't as good as that live, and she was. So that was good to see. Her voice like really cuts through and has that power behind it. It's definitely not as layered in this recording as it was in the other recording. There was like 4 different layers of harmonies and stuff going on in the last recording. Definitely not as much stuff going on, or it's not as present in the mix as in that one. good job on the solo. I'm assuming that the two guitarists kind of traded off there. One of them started out over here on the left speaker, and then halfway through it switched over here to the right speaker a little bit. So I'm assuming the two guitarists traded off on that. I think they did it tastefully. Like, I like solos where they add something to the song, not just showing off to show off. That seemed to me like it was like tastefully done. They're doing some stuff that takes a lot of talent and skill and precision to play, but it added to the song. It didn't take away or be like, focus completely on me. Here's me doing a solo. That kind of gets annoying sometimes. So I think they did a very good job in trading them off, and then they harmonized at the end together and then ended it. I think that was very well done, in my opinion. Okay, one criticism for this so far is this part right here. They've repeated it too many times for me. Like, it's getting to the point where I know that, like, whenever they play this live, it's probably like the whole rocking out on stage, you know, crowd and band interaction type moment, which for that would probably work. But just listening to it, the same melody like this being harmonized over and over like this, to me, this is the only really critique I have so far with this, is they're kind of sticking on this same part a little bit too long before going on. If I had to make a critique, that would be my critique. It sounds good, but they've kind of stuck with it a little bit too long for me. And still going.
Brother Mountain, and now we sleep for 1,000 years. I will see you again. Something is coming for me.
So they did pretty much exactly what I thought they were going to do there. Like I said, they repeated the verse, chorus 2 times, and then they kind of went off in that little bridge section, went off and did a little bit of a solo type thing, bridge section of the song where they were kind of rocking out there. I said they were kind of playing that part too much, and then come back in with the chorus like I said they would, and then finish off there with a little bit different of a feel. That seems to be like from these 2 songs anyways, that's a pretty predictable style for them to keep following. Not that it's bad, but like I said, a little bit less than halfway through the song, I could tell you exactly what they were going to do before they did it. That's about the only critique other than them staying on that one part a little bit too long that I would have. I would have switched something up. Instead of following the same song pattern, throw a little curveball in there. Like, don't just do something that's predictable every time. And I'm sure not all their songs follow that exact same thing. From the 2 I've heard, pretty similar sound as far as songwriting goes. The 2 songs had a complete different feel, but as far as song structure and song writing, pretty similar approach. And like I said, there's nothing really wrong with that. It's just personal preference. If you prefer that, if you like to hear that same, sometimes that sort of thing resonates with people more. Sometimes not repeating anything through the whole song resonates with people. Sometimes just straight technical skill resonates with people. Sometimes just focusing purely on the whole song as a song itself and just sitting back and relaxing and listening to the whole song, sometimes that resonates with people. So just kind of depends on what you want to hear and what you want to sit down and listen to. I would definitely not mind hearing more from them. I think I would probably prefer to see them actually playing what they're doing. That's a little bit more interesting to me because they definitely have the technical skill and stuff to make it cool enough to watch them play. So if I do another song by them, it definitely probably will be like a playthrough or a live setting. But those are my thoughts. That's my first reaction to Unleash the Archer song Apex. Thank you guys for clicking on the video. Thank you for watching the video. If you like what I'm doing here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join everyone else who has. Don't forget to comment below a question for the Q&A video coming up and tune in for that. Also, make sure you check out the secret link linked in the description. It can be something I think is funny, a song I really like, something I want to share with you guys, something I find interesting. So check that out. Linked in the description, every video. Let me know in the comments below what you think of it. I'll see you guys in the next video.